Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Cameron Diaz is back on screen again after taking a few years off, and she reunites with Jamie Foxx for the aptly titled Back in Action. It's now streaming on Netflix, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx play Emily and Matt, who are former CIA agents who faked their death after a plane crash in order to survive and protect their new baby. Years pass by, and now they've kept a low profile, raising their two kids who are now 12 and 14 years old. That is, until they catch their daughter at a club and their actions go viral. Emily and Matt's former enemies quickly track down their new location, hoping to get their hands on a high-tech key that Matt has kept hidden all these years. Emily, Matt, and their family find themselves on the run to England to find Emily's mom, who's played by Glenn Close, who has her own family secrets. The film also stars Kyle Chandler and Andrew Scott. This is the third film for Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, who also starred together in the Annie remake in 2014 and Oliver Stone's Any Given Sunday. There's a natural chemistry between the two of them, and it's really refreshing to see Diaz on screen again. They both fall into their usual character types and banter, and there's really just this effortless buy-in at first because they're really easy to watch together. The title, Back in Action, is also a very easy name for the film, as it works both in kind of that meta notion of seeing Diaz back in action after taking 10 years off, and knowing that these characters find themselves back in action being spies. The film comes from the mind of director Seth Gordon, who co-wrote the film with Brendan O'Brien. Now, knowing this double meaning for the title may make you think that this film will play into all the tropes of the spy genre. The dialogue informs you of all the boxes it's kind of ticking along the way, but it's not actually directed or acted with any sort of wink or nod to the genre. Diaz, Foxx, and the rest of the cast are all having a great time, and that translates to the audience for maybe the first 30 minutes or so, but then it wears off once you realize that you've seen this movie many times over before. The kids are brought into the spy world once they realize who their parents are, and there's kind of that heightened notion of what happens when they realize their parents are spies. The second half then just kind of co-spy without trying too hard. It's mindless entertainment when you want something better to reunite Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx. It should either lean into the stunts and the gadgets like Mission Impossible, or lean into the tropes and the humor like Spy. Diaz and Foxx are both great with comedy, and yet this movie doesn't utilize those skills at all. Back in Action feels like it was a film written by AI, where it's possible and many people will enjoy it, but it's missing any sort of voice or creativity. There is that third act twist that can be seen coming a mile away, and there's of course that kind of final reveal at the end that sets it up for a potential sequel or franchise. Back in Action started off like a fun spy ride, but quickly derails, and the cast does their best with just mediocre material. I'm giving Back in Action 2.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some movie reviews, some celebrity interviews, and I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment here on YouTube or on social media. I'm all over social media. Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Letterboxd, Threads, at Paul's Movie Trip. You can find me anywhere. Let me know your thoughts on this movie or the work of Cameron Diaz or Jamie Foxx. Let me know some of your favorite movies of them. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Back in Action. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.